and welcome to a beautiful, delicious fall soup. It's super easy to make, comes together really quick, and it's delicious. Now, you can make this soup with canned pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling, pumpkin puree, or you can roast your own pie pumpkin. I had to take a third of a cup out of this can to make some pumpkin creamer, and I thought, what am I going to do with the rest of this can? And I thought, pumpkin and curry, let's make a soup. Now, in your soup pot, do about a tablespoon extra virgin olive oil. Now, what I went with today was a fully cooked pork sausage. And I always try to find the ones that have no nitrates for my sausage. You can do this with chicken sausage, pork sausage. It can be fully cooked or it can be uncooked. So I'm just going to put this in my pot here and brown this for 3 to 4 minutes since it's already cooked. To that, I have one very small onion diced. I'm going to add that, and again, I'm going to let that cook for a couple minutes. I just want those onions to start softening up. Now, while that onion's softening up, I am going to microplane some fresh ginger in here. You can do a teaspoon of ground ginger or 1 to 2 tablespoons of freshly grated or minced ginger. And then I am going to grate, I have 3 cloves of garlic. So next I'm going to add some yellow curry paste, 2 to 3 teaspoons. I would start with 2 and taste and add more if you think it needs it. So I'm going to give all of this another minute. Next, I'm going to add that can of pumpkin. This is already smelling amazing. And then I have 4 cups of chicken stock. I'm going to do a half a teaspoon kosher salt. And I'm going to do some white pepper here. And I would say a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. And a can of coconut milk unsweetened. A few dashes of hot sauce. And I just want to taste it to see if I need to add more curry or salt. I think it is, curry-wise, it's good. It's not overly hot or spicy, but it does have just a little bit of spice. I think it just needs some kosher salt. And now I just want to let this sit and simmer for about 15 minutes. So I kind of felt like it was just missing something. And then I remembered I'm drinking my tea with my ginger shot in it. And that's a lot of things into the palate. So I'm going to eat a piece of cucumber, just kind of cool down and cleanse my palate, and then I'm going to retaste. So I'm going to take 1 lime and squeeze it in here. And I'm thinking, I want to taste it again, but I'm thinking I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon. All right, so now I want to taste. So I think it tastes amazing. I really do. But I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I just think that's going to add a little something special to it. You know, sometimes I just bring y'all along while I make these things up. I hope you enjoy it. I do. So let's have another taste. I like it. I'm calling it perfect. I'm just going to let this simmer for a few more moments. And while I am, I'm going to get some toppings ready. Now, there's a lot of different options for toppings. Cilantro and pumpkin seeds, which I have some pumpkin seeds here. And I also have about a cup of heavy cream. And I'm going to put the dogs are having a good time. I'm going to put just a pinch of cinnamon. You know, you could even do like a pinch of your pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to make this creamy without taking it all the way to whipped cream, but still kind of thick enough just to swirl on the top of my soup. So now if you're looking for a super easy fall soup that you can honestly have ready to eat in 30 minutes, this one you need to try. So I'm just going to take some of this and drizzle across the top, sprinkle with some pumpkin seeds, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful fall soup. Turned out great. Thanks for being here while I created a new recipe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.